Hi everyone, I'm Chef Leroy and welcome to my cozy kitchen. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you guys out there. And remember, for every father out there, there was a fine woman that got that started. So keep that in mind. Anyway, today I'm doing a breakfast scramble. I'm doing breakfast tacos scramble kind of deal. And I'm going to feature McCormick seasoning. This is the Mexican taco truck seasoning with a hint of sea salt. It actually says it's low sodium. Let's get a little closer to the can with the container. So that's what we have going on today. We use this as our seasoning. And what is going in here? Well, I've got some portobello mushrooms. Cut those up. All this prep I did yesterday, so it makes it quick and easy in the morning. Got little peppers and yellow onion. Some zucchini, which I cut into nice little strips. Go into tacos. Doing some blue tortillas, and I've got, of course, my eggs, which I'll scramble those up. And I made a little bit of pico de gallo to go on the top for our little garnish that we're doing. All right, let's get the camera over to the stove and show you how to get started. Okay, I got my mushrooms in the Hexaclad pan. I always start my mushrooms out first, and I don't use any oil in the pan to start with. Okay. I like to toast up the mushrooms like this. They get a really nice roasted flavor almost, so that's why I do it this way. All right, let's let them cook. Okay, as you can see, within only a few minutes, they're already looking really nice. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit of oil to the pan now. A couple teaspoons. And let's throw the peppers and onion in there. Okay, we're going to add a little garlic to it. Probably 2 teaspoons. I'm going to cook it until the onions get to be a little more on that translucent or clear side, as I call them. And then I'll add that zucchini, and then we'll go ahead and season this with our taco truck seasoning. So what I have in here, I have 1 container of portobello mushrooms. I believe that's an 8-ounce container. I had a half of a yellow onion and a half of a sweet red pepper. 2 teaspoons of garlic, and then this is 2 small zucchinis that I picked up. All right, while this is working, we're going to go ahead and scramble some eggs. All right, I'm going to do 6 eggs for our breakfast scramble, breakfast tacos. It's whipping quick. Okay, back to the pan after scrambling those eggs, and you can see the onions are already becoming that translucent clear. Everything's cooked down nicely. Let's go ahead and add that zucchini. You don't have to do the zucchini this way. You could dice it. Just keep in mind it's going into a taco, so trying to keep it sort of related to that. Although diced would work fine too. Okay, let's go ahead and add some of our taco truck seasoning. Tablespoon here. Use 1 tablespoon to start with. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw a cover on it and just let it steam for just a little bit here. Got the temperature on a medium-high temperature. Just a little bit over medium, I should say. So it's not too hot. This pan gets really hot on an induction stove. So. Alright, just let that cook and I'll show you in a couple minutes here. Okay, after a couple of minutes, we'll go ahead and take the cover up. That smells super good. So I got to taste a little bit of it just to make sure my seasoning is good. You always add more, but guess what? You can't take way more. actually still kind of firm. Now, seasoning is not very salty. It did say a low sodium. A good flavor. I'm going to add a little more. Another half tablespoon. Because that egg is going to mellow it out quite a bit. Yeah, this is good. We'll steam just a little bit more, and we'll add that egg. Alright, after about 2 minutes or so, and the cover gets really nice and hot, and you can see the bubbles from the steam. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to go ahead and lift the cover up. This handle's nice and cool, by the way. It doesn't get hot. Some of that moisture get back into the pan. Give it a bit of a shake. I'm going to go ahead and add my eggs. I can tell that the zucchini is still just a little firmness to it, but I think once the eggs cook into it a little bit, they'll be perfectly fine. And I don't really want the zucchini to be too mushy for the tacos. Let's go ahead and add the egg. I'm going to turn my stove down to a low temp. Okay, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a stir. Throw that cover back on. There you go. Breakfast tacos. Tortilla holder here. Cover right here. I got my Le Creuset pan on the stove. And let's get our blue tortillas down. I got this on a pretty high temperature right now too, like medium high. I've actually had it on the stove for a little while just to get it nice and hot, because you want to cook your tortillas kind of quick. And by the way, it's essential to do this. You must cook these tortillas, otherwise they just fall apart and they don't really, they're not very edible, honestly, if you try to eat them straight out of the bag. And it's one of my favorite brands. Show you what it looks like. La Perla tortillas. These are my fave. Usually get them at the Mexican market. The only downside of this pan is it's small. I can only get 2 on at a time. That's the only downside. But it works great for doing tortillas. Well, lots of other things I do at the house too. And wait till you see it kind of bubbling up on the one side a little bit. Flip it over. You can see it's already browning up. That's what you want. Yeah, that's perfect. So we'll just let it cook just a little bit more on that side, and then we'll go and dump them in our tortilla box here. Okay, that's good there. And put the cover on. And repeat. Okay, I'm back at the pan here. Let's go ahead and pull that cover up. Give it a little stir. And they do claim that the hex-clad pan is nonstick, but you can see how the egg is sticking to the side, so it's not really 100% nonstick. Depends on what you're cooking, I think. That looks great though. Okay. That's pretty much ready for action. Alright guys, that's a wrap on the video. Again, I did tacos for today, breakfast tacos, using McCormick's Mexican taco seasoning. This stuff is great. Again, it's a low sodium, so you might want to add salt. I did not add any additional salt. I only used 1.5 tablespoons of the seasoning as you've seen in the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and hit that like button. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this point. Subscriptions will just tell you when a video is thrown out there by me. Again, I have different content on this channel, obviously, as you have watched videos on it. I enjoy a number of different things. Again, today is Father's Day. Yes, I'm cooking, but I'm cooking for me and my wife, and I enjoy that. So that's all that matters to me. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic day. Chef Leroy and out. Thanks for watching My Cozy Kitchen.